Laverentz Lake State Forest Campground is located just to the east of Baldwin, and it's pretty easy to find and get to this campground. On the drive-in, you come up to a small sign that indicates where you're at and where the campground is, but don't be deceived. The arrow points left, but the campground is to your left and to your right. So to your right, you come up to the first run of campsites here, and the information station for this section of the campsites. There's also a hiking trail, one of several that run through this area. So here's one of the quick signs and maps of one of these hiking trails. There are at least 2 different hiking trails that I've seen, possibly 3. Here's your information station, and it is $20 a night to stay at this campground. There are a total of 20 campsites. We're going to take a look at some of these campsites here. They're pretty open. You can see pretty much every other site in the campground. It's not super brushy. You're mostly in a stand of pines. There is one outhouse on each side of the campground. This one has a brand new roof on it, so that's something. Here's another one of the sites. They're fairly large sites and nice and flat. So I will say that they're pretty big campsites. You could easily park a travel trailer or something like that in one of these sites, but there is no electric or water hookup. There's a small foot trail that leads down to the lake, and we're going to get a quick view of the lake, but we are going to go to the dock and take a look from the dock that we have here. Nice little lake, nice and quiet. There's nobody out on the lake fishing right now. There is a hand pump for water. It only took me 5 pumps with the handle to get the water to come out. And then over here down the other drive, we head towards a handicap camping spot. You can park there, and it's handicapped, but it's a couple steps to get up to the campsite. There's a really nice wheelchair accessible ramp that brings you down to the water with the boat ramp. That's a cement pad for the boat launch, and a really nice well-built dock built some time ago, and some of the boards are starting to get a little rough, but it does look like someone has been patching it as the boards rot. So it's definitely solid and sturdy. You'll have no problem going out on it. No worries about breaking through. Here's a nice view of the lake again. Super nice little lake. Don't know how deep it is, but man, the water and the beach just drops right off. You have just a few feet of water, and then bam, it goes down really deep. So here is a view from the other section of the campground. I'm just going to pan around real quick. There's only a handful of sites down this way. This is where site number 20 is at, and that is the last site in this campground. These campsites are a little closer to houses and cabins, so be aware of that.